back, guys. I found something really cool. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but that's a crank and that's a brake. But check this thing out. I know I have to be wary of snakes in this, but that was just too cool to pass up. Boy, that's solid too. Holy cow. Still got a lot of wire on it too. A lot of cable. Yeah, right. There's the brakes. We found ourselves another mine. Could take some getting into though. I'll do my best to get in there. I hope it's not caved in. And boy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bring you guys along for this. It's pretty sketchy back there. There's a vertical shaft because of all the light I'm seeing coming in from right here. But anyway, let's get in this thing, shall we? I'm just trying to get in without causing a cave-in, you know? Because that would suck. Take a look at that. All right. Let's get in there. Yikes. Don't look up, Nick. Don't look up. Check that out. It's like this whole section caved in. Oh my goodness. Okay, it doesn't go anywhere, but still. That's pretty cool. Go somewhere. There was a massive cave in here, though. And all of this just fell in. It's like the whole world fell in. But I got a bad feeling about this place. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next turn. And if this feeling goes away, we'll keep going. If it doesn't go away, we're getting out of here. Okay, that feeling has gone away. I think it was just a sketchy opening to have me going. We're still gonna be careful. It goes back pretty far. scary. Mine goes deep. Pretty deep. Looks like it opens up. Those are the hang lights on it or something. Check that out. Check that out. Goodness. The thing just opened up. Oh, that's tantalizing. There's no way I'm getting up that though, even if I wanted to. Straight on through the tunnel it is then. I don't smell anything in the air. No rotting corpses or stale air. So that's good. Now what do you suppose that's for? I don't know. Perhaps some kind of shelving closet thing, I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool if we found a minecart? Wouldn't that be terrible if we found a box of dynamite? Interesting. That's interesting. I wonder if that's an air vent. I don't feel any air. Maybe that was an exploratory tunnel. I don't know. Oh, there's a cave in, guys. This might be the end for us. Every time I come across something like this, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Looks like this is what fell in. All of this. I can touch this board though, because it's not being supported by anything. Or rather, nothing's supporting it. Oh, shush. What are those doing up there? What are they keeping from falling in? It looks like we're getting more and more cave-ins. So, if it gets much worse, I'm going back. Actually, you know what? I think this might be the end. Maybe. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, I'm not gonna go over there, but that is the end. Yep, that's the end. What the heck? Just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's the end. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm so nervous. My palms are so sweaty. I just made it past those 2 cave-ins. And I'm heading back to the surface. So, unless something happens that I think you guys would want to see, just see you when we get back. Or get out. It occurred to me that some of you might be wondering why I keep telling you not to go into these places. That big opening we found. Anyway, some of you might be wondering why I keep telling you not to go into these places, even though I'm going in them as I'm telling you not to go in them. And I'm not being a hypocrite. I want you to understand that. I'm not telling you that you can't go in these. What I'm telling you is that you shouldn't go in these unless you are willing to take upon yourselves the risk. And there are a lot of risks. A whole lot of risks. You've seen the number of cave-ins. Those happen sometime. Why couldn't they happen now? You know? Too loud. Anyway. If you're willing to go through training for self-rescue, first aid, for example, if you're willing to get the gear you need to stay safe, there's no law against visiting these places. Man, I'm gonna get myself out of here, and I will call it quits for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. This one was cool, creepy and scary, but cool. You know, there isn't a day I go by, or a mine I go into, that I don't stop and really think about whether I should go in or not. And when I first came in here, there was definitely that feeling of trepidation. The key is to know if that feeling is a sixth sense, if you want to call it that, inspiration, whatever you want to call it, warning you to stay out of a dangerous place, or is it just nerves? Because these things are legitimately scary. And So if you pause and you meditate for a few moments and you feel like you still shouldn't go in, don't go in. But there's so much of the mining industry out in the West that I just have no understanding of. But I'll tell you one thing. If you do like mines and you're a bookworm, the book you've got to read is by Louis L'Amour. Thumbs up if you like Louis L'Amour. Not on the video, but put a thumbs up in the comments or something. But yeah, thumbs up on the video. But anyway, the point is, I love Louis L'Amour. But his Comstock Lode, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that book deals almost exclusively with mining. I mean, a lot of Louis L'Amour's books deal with rustlers and ranches and whatnot, gunfighters, the like of that. But the Comstock Lode, it deals specifically with the Comstock mine. I don't remember where it's at. It might be in California, Nevada, Wyoming. I really don't know where it's at. Montana. Some of you who would know, you can correct me, but it's a great book. So I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you get a chance, you really ought to read that book, because I'll tell you what, it is a great, great book. Of course, you can't go wrong with any of Louis L'Amour's. Can't go wrong with any of them.